Welcome to the Bin Podcast. I'm Mikey Famine. Wayne, what were you
Hello.
saying? What were you saying, Wayne? And then everyone else can do their thing.
Yeah, I was just saying, I've only just watched the new Grand Tour show. Didn't get much hype, but I think that's because Jeremy Clarkson's in a bit of bother. So, eek.
And that's a hot intro.
What the hell was that?
What?
You know us. Come on, Brenna. You know us.
I don't want to.
We're joined here, me and Wayne, we're joined here by the one and only Dr. Professor Emeritus, Honorary High Priestess,
Actual pilot.
Literal Pilot, Aerial, literal aerial pilot.
I don't want to talk about pilots
Stone
recently.
chucker extraordinaire.
There's been some recent news about pilots, and it's
Uh-oh.
What's
bad.
wrong?
Well, there was a Southwest flight that has took off, and then it was caught on fire.
You can't do
And
that.
then there was a pilot who it was from.
You can't park there, sir.
Wayne,
I just
don't
fucking
play
did.
Guys. There's a pilot. It was from Miami to somewhere. Where's that information? Who ended up having like a heart attack and then did not survive the flight.
That happened near me when I moved back up to Chicagoland. Fucking guy in like a Cessna fucking had a heart attack or something like that and wrecked that shit into a fucking neighborhood.
Ugh. We've had a few recently around us because of the way that our airport and our airspace is designed. It was a few years ago, but we had like 3 Cessna size plane crashes within like 5 months, and it's insane.
Yeah, I'm good on flying on those things.
I mean, they were because of the way that John Wayne Airport is. It's right next to all our freeways.
It's called John Wayne Airport.
Is it bow-legged?
It's not even his real fucking name.
Called John Wayne Airport.
Yeah.
His real fucking name's not even fucking John Wayne. Not even John Wayne's named John Wayne.
There's a John Lennon airport.
So the way that it's set up is it's surrounded by freeways. Absolutely surrounded by freeways. So like if you take off those little Cessnas, they don't go very far. You're going over a freeway, which means if something happens, you're landing on a freeway.
Oh, that's fine. Just
we've
leave
got-
your blinker on.
Right, exactly.
Merge in from above.
We don't have enough traffic problems already on the freeway.
Fucking
so
Cessna's
let's add
merging in.
an entire Cessna to cut off everything.
Could you imagine if that was flying cars? Like if we got flying cars, but it would only like fly when you were moving forward. So bumper to bumper traffic, you just fucking go up 10 feet, go down. Go up 5 feet, go down. Just keep doing this shit. That would be the worst.
That would take too long.
All right, Mikey, I'm not on camera, am I?
A little bit.
No, you're not.
Oh, you know.
Please keep your clothes on. That's
Yeah.
just all
I will. I'm just going to show you. what my dear fiance gave me. So
Oh
I could
no!
take
Oh
it.
god, the bumps are everywhere.
Ah!
Boom, 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 ba-dum.
I'm not
Can you
putting that
take
on
me
there.
to the?
blanket.
Can you take me to the town centre, please?
That's the blanket she gave me.
Is that her?
And that's her.
I can't really
Um,
see. I got the fucking thing like muted on. Well, not muted, but like disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the pillow.
Yeah, she happens to be pretty.
Yeah,
so
there's
it
there's
works
three
out.
pillows
know-
in one now.
It works out.
Shut up.
They can also be bought in our special shop on the internet.
Oh, here we go. Here's a cheap plug.
Oh, okay. You know, I've been thinking like no bullshit for Kristen's birthday to get her a onesie with my face on it.
Ah!
Why would you want to?
Or
do
not a
that?
onesie, the footy pajamas. Like,
Uh,
I don't know whether I want like one big one of my face, or like a
or
fucking,
just lots of them.
or like a motif of my
Yes.
face. I can't
Why would
decide.
you?
She
Oh.
always talks about like let's get matching clothes. So I'm gonna fucking order us matching clothes, but the matching clothes is gonna be my fucking face. Wait,
How?
wait, you gotta admit that's pretty fucking good.
No,
Oh,
no.
come on, nothing. Ah,
We do not care.
fucking tough fucking crowd today. Oof. That's
Yeah.
that's
and,
fucking
and
rich.
I am the one who's recently single. Brilliant.
Well, I haven't given them to her yet, so.
Mikey, come on in. Be one of us.
Scoot over.
Yeah, there's plenty of room for
Give
you
me-
over here.
Give me
Oh.
some fucking Shiraz, you dirty bitch. Speaking of dirty bitches,
Oh, Mikey's
What-
transitions are getting worse.
oh, they're getting better, I think. I'm enjoying
I
them.
think he actually
in-
writes these. Like he just writes them down.
Yeah, do you think he like sets
Don't
us
worry
up?
about
Like,
what's
he's-
on my desk. It's
I
none
can
of your
imagine. No, I can
business.
imagine. No, Mikey, I can imagine you sitting there writing these little bits down and giggling to yourself. I'll get him.
What a wonderful pun. Dad joke initiative.
Oh, that will razz them.
Bad joke activated. Oh, you activated my trap card.
Ha ha ha
I'm
ha.
hungry. I'm dead.
Brackets. Mic drop. Yes.
Okay,
Save.
Mikey. What am I looking at here?
And
why am I looking at it?
you look at it. You look at this. You're looking at this is the latest from 538. Do Americans have a favorable or unfavorable opinion of Donald Trump?
It looks like one of his varicose veins.
Ugh.
He's
Yeah, the one is crow's foot. Crow's a varicose vein and a crow's foot.
it's looking like
Yeah,
the
he's a-
sacred timeline
He's not
that we're about to branch off right now.
Damn you, Loki.
as much as
Call him Miss Minutes.
this goes to prove the theory that I've had
There.
all along that the actual Republican Party, the one that was there before it got hijacked by MAGA, they're kind of liking this indictment shit.
Yep.
Because it's able to kind of like, oof, wow, I can't believe he is under attack from the deep state. Can you believe it? Wow. They should really stop weapon. No one's saying he didn't do it. No one's saying he's innocent. Like no one will go that far to say, well, I didn't think he did anything. They're just like,
Right.
"Ugh,
Yeah.
too bad that they're prosecuting him, huh?
The thing is, this actually
It'd
proves
be a
the
shame if you got yeah.
this proves the Republican heads I win, tails you lose philosophy,
Mm-hmm.
because it's always going to be the deep state when it was Obama in charge, and then when Trump got in charge, it's like, oh no, it's the deep state that are trying to take him down. So there's literally no way
No,
that normal people can fucking win.
His
There's
deep
no way.
his deep state that he appointed flipped on him.
Yeah. But
mean-
they all got nobbled. They all got fucking kneecapped by the deep state. Shut the fuck up, you bunch of cunts.
There was a mutiny. All right, he's just
Grr.
he's just the last one standing on the hill, trying to defend this fucking democracy. And you fools. Yeah, he's not doing great. Even in the Fox News one, it's 39% favorable to 61% unfavorable.
Yeah.
They kind of want. I think they want to go back to the old days. I think the wild and crazy shit was
Yeah.
fun, and then but the fatigue from COVID, and we're kind of doing like another recession thing coming up here. Like motherfuckers is sick of all the fucking shenanigans, bro. Can't be running out to rallies with you and your crazy ass. And that's why you got the same 14 people riding around jumping in front of cameras.
Well, it's like he just got his 4th indictment.
Save some for the
And-
rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
And what's happening is that then he reacts to it, and he reacts the same exact way all 4 times. And it's like, dude, say something different.
No, No.
It has now become a cult. It has become a cult. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It is. And it's like you're not making things better for the Republican Party, especially because he's the current front runner.
yeah, what does
Of
that
the
say? What does that
GOP.
say?
Yeah, but it's not even the Republican Party anymore. It's the
Yeah.
Trump brand of the Republican Party, because the
MAGAs.
Republican Party were kind of like, you know, your old Reagans, that kind of, you knew where you were with them. Now this
And
bunch
even
of
Bush.
fucks, yeah, Bush,
And,
yeah,
like the Bush
even.
McCain, like
Mm-hmm.
fiscal
Yeah, but-
conservative war hawks.
Well, there
Right.
was there was that clip of McCain defending Obama against slurs, calling him an Arab, and he's this and he's that.
He's not born in this country.
Yeah, all of that. And McCain,
Yeah, fuck you, Gertrude.
Yeah.
McCain, to his credit, said, "No, he's a nice family man. We don't agree on everything, but he's a nice family man." That, to me, that's politics. You can have disagreements, but you don't have to have the ad
Yeah, but
hominems.
Wayne,
Whereas Trump is going ad hominem, and everyone's like, "Yeah, yeah."
we don't have the type of disagreements that you guys have, because your parliament
Order.
is the most amazing thing I have ever seen on television, because you get to yell at each other constantly,
That's true.
and we don't get to do that. We don't get to call out people's shit in front of their face. We have to do it behind their back, which means that it's looked at as,
So much
as
more work.
petty when you do it behind somebody's back, but when you do it to their face, it's like politics. So
to
can we
be fair,
take a little bit of that? Can we sprinkle some of that onto our
Are the
to be
are
fair,
our
PM,
Congress?
PMQs is just basically someone saying, "Ha da 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 da
Right.
da 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 da."
That's
basically
that's
PMQ.
exactly what the background music. I would have loved to see Trump in the PMQ situation,
You
because
talk too
he
slow.
is so
You
bad.
talk too
He
slow.
would get so
He
fucking
is
triggered.
so
They
bad
go
at
too quick for him.
responding.
They too
I'm-
quick
I'm-
for him over there in the
I'm,
UK.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you now, like every single PMQs, like Keir Starmer or Jeremy Corbyn back in the day, would launch an attack on the incumbent, and they would say, "Ah, but you did this and you did that," and then someone from the back benches would go, "Aha!" and it'd get picked up on a hot mic, and then it'd be, "Oh, yes, yes."
Please.
And then you get John Burko. Order.
Order. That's my man.
Order.
That's my guy.
Kevin McCarthy do order.
I think I'm gonna start doing some different culture streams, including watching the PMQs. I'm gonna start
Oh.
getting into that. I'm gonna get back into sumo. Like sumo wrestling is an amazing sport. I love it. And kendo. I was watching the kendo competition, and that was pretty sweet.
Just
They
bamboo sticks.
scream at each other, dude. It is like fucking two samurais for like after like the second match, I didn't even see the masks anymore. I just saw 2 samurais from like fucking anime. These fucking files. Like, this is intense. This is like
See,
Dragon Ball.
I like that because when it comes to kendo, they start with the sticks above their heads, like we're fucking you up, we're fucking shit up.
Oh, whereas it's something, but that's only
fencing,
sometimes.
Fencing's all civilized, like one hand behind the back. Come here, sir. Come here.
How about thee?
I will get you, you scoundrel. I have pierced your heart.
You can't use your heart. Oh, that way, that's lightsaber rules. Oh, yeah, come on, man! I hit your leg.
Whereas kendo is just hacking at people.
And like, dude, like because they get like hilt to hilt, right? And they're like elbows, and they're like jostling for position, and then you just hear,
yeah, but
and you hear this motherfucker go Super Saiyan, and he fucking shoves him the fuck back, fucking swish, 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 and then you just see pink right on the tip. I'm just like, that was amazing.
But you can imagine like hilt to hilt, and they're doing like, you know, remember Revenge of Monkey Island where you had to like win battles by having better banter?
Yes.
I will kill you like your mother killed everyone. You know, that kind of shit.
I'm telling. I'll show you one when this is over. It is fucking. It's badass. Trump's stinking it up. Moving on. What do we got here?
Out of Maui, and the death toll climbing to 111 overnight. As we learn more about what may have sparked the
We're going to Hawaii.
First fire. Gio Benitez starts us off with the latest. Good morning, Gio.
Hawaii right now, please. Everyone, stay out of Hawaii.
You want to talk about a fucking outfit? Holy fucking shit, Michael Strahan. Wow. All I can fucking say is wow.
Is this your man on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's got the chest to pull that off.
Yeah,
he's a football player. Former.
He's a big man. Yeah,
right,
he's
Brenna,
tall.
calm down.
Tall. Okay.
She's like, I would retort, but then I would not be able to hold in everything. I can't expend that much energy. I won't be able to hold it in. But I mean, the shirt, perfect. The tie, best. Jacket, good. Tame. Serious.
He's a handsome man.
You know what would have fucking smashed? White blazer. White blazer would have done that.
Arsenal kit.
Hey, Michael, good morning. Yeah, for the first time, we're seeing new videos now of what may have started these fires in the first place, and they seem to point to downed power lines.
Calm down, Brenna. His eyes are up here.
Yeah, Jesus.
You are a real piece of work today, Brenna.
He is not a facility.
Look at just
Hey, Michael, good morning. Yeah, for the first time, we're seeing new videos now of what may have started these fires in the first place, and they seem to point to downed power lines. It's all
shit.
Part of the investigation as the heartache here just grows.
This morning.
Holy fuck.
It is a disaster.
He did not forget his media training. Just grows. Cut to VT.
Damn. That is crazy. Like,
it's bad.
I didn't know everything was made out of wood there.
I thought that was just America.
Careful with your jokes, dude.
No,
it's literally happening.
No. What I'm saying is because I see like things like footage from like Tornado Alley and all that, and it's like these houses are made like balsa wood. I just make them out of bricks and it'd be fine.
We don't. I mean, our houses aren't even like everyone has yards.
Okay.
Here you go, baby. There you go.
I'm also in California. We have to have earthquake.
Yeah, so you have to have a bit of movement.
Yeah, so the material, the way that things are built, so you'll see like we don't have basements here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a common thing to have a basement. the way that large buildings are built are specifically designed for earthquake. So every place has a different set of requirements about building, especially new buildings. So
well, no, that
we can't.
explains it.
We have to have ours mostly on concrete, because of the way that it absorbs the shock.
Because I know, like in Japan, a lot of the tall buildings in like Tokyo, they're built on literal like suspension systems. So when there is an earthquake, they can withstand the vibrations and movement.
They put pendulums in the middle of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big,
Yeah, it's pretty
massive weights to fucking sway and counterbalance the fucking. I'm like, there is no way that thing would actually. It's moving. That I haven't been in an earthquake, so well I think I have, but it was like a 1.8, so it just sounded like somebody slammed a door in the house. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell slamming doors in this motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
No, then on the news in the morning they said it was the earthquake last night. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we don't get earthquakes or anything like that. Well, we do, but
I was.
One more thing.
one
more thing, real quick. Oh, and for the houses with the tornadoes, like in Illinois and like everywhere, like south in this like tornado beltish area, yeah, our houses are all built for like 100+ miles an hour.
Yeah,
it's the storms are fucking crazy. Like you can't there's only so much you can do. Even bricks, like. It's gonna pick up something, and then that's gonna break all the bricks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so much. It's the debris and everything that comes with the storm, not just the wind itself. So it's like, yeah, I got a house that's rated for all this great wind, but a fucking swing set just punctured my siding, and now this fucking air going into the fucking, you know what I mean? And now the whole thing's up.
Mikey, in your gaff, timber framed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that.
What are you going to put steel girders through here?
Yeah.
The benefits of having something like a tornado or a hurricane is that there's a warning system and allows people to get away, to allows boarding up of houses, securing, but earthquakes you can't. So there's like I lived through the Northridge earthquake.
What was that one?
That was it was a Northridge, California, so not too far from within Los Angeles, and it really it was like 93, I think 92, 93, and it absolutely destroyed. Actually, I think recently we had like the 30-year anniversary or something.
Where is the nearest fault line to you? Because you must be quite close.
We have ours is the San Andreas Fault.
Oh, that massive one then.
And it's
the big one.
It's the big one, and it cuts through California pretty decently down the middle of it. So that's part of that
shit.
Plate.
Yikes.
I'm like, why is no one driving on the high? Oh.
Well, there's no highway to drive on.
Well, I mean, if you're going
on that, sir.
Hey, look, if you're going southbound, you're fine.
No, you're not.
You can jump that.
Everything.
I'm saying, if you're coming towards the camera, you're fine. You can just jump down,
Mikey, that's not GTA.
I don't take that same way coming back. We didn't put the ramps up yet. You're not going to be able to traverse that. It's 8.5 feet.
Yeah, you got to jump that and land in a fucking Hercules plane.
You got to jump and land on this target. That's how you get the points.
Sections of the freeway. It was undrivable. Later in the day, crew.
Oh, dude, that's dropped like fucking 25 feet. Look how low that is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like, so it's like all the way down.
When was this? 92? No, 94.
Yeah. It's
would begin dismantling.
So after this, they completely refitted everything in California. There was
look at the smog.
Yeah, well, that was the 90s.
Yeah, look at the smog in the 90s.
Welcome to the 90s. It was terrible in LA.
That's crazy. That's like one of those things that you don't see anymore that like is accidentally like kind of like memorialized in media.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like it's sometimes you see like old interviews and stuff, and they're like in New York, and like the Twin Towers are still there in the background and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And of course, like so earthquakes being so
Damn.
like random. Yeah. This happened everywhere. It was
this, huh?
Jesus.
It was big. It was damaging. That's the largest earthquake we've had since the San Francisco earthquake.
If this happened in Britain right now,
Oh my God.
the road would still look exactly the same, but there'd be a load of geezers with high-vis jackets and clipboards. To this day,
this, huh?
Just fucking.
Nothing
They would
gets
just be
fixed.
staring at it, just writing random.
Yeah,
like,
like, oh,
scribbling.
what are we gonna do here? Yeah, that bit needs to go there. John, what do you reckon? Yeah, I reckon you're right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I have to get the other supervisor from the.
Oh,
Yeah, and then Tim gets a line manager in.
And then we
No,
have
you
to
can't
do a
that.
health and safety briefing for 4.5 fucking.
You know what?
And then-
You know what?
And then,
Hey,
and
you
then
know
a
what? This
minister
is.
would turn up.
Hey,
be
you
like,
know what? I
"What's
just
going
realized
on
something.
here, lads?"
Yeah, I just realized something, guys. This is the wrong clipboard. I'll be right back. I had the wrong clipboard. The other one's in the truck. We got to start over. Hold on, I'll be right back. This is the wrong
Hang
clipboard.
on. Tarmac. No, we wanted asphalt. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm so sorry. I put the wrong date on here, and it's in pen. I gotta fill all this out all over again. I did it in pen. I'm so sorry. Or we can come back tomorrow.
Hang on.
Right.
This is the wrong code for this material. No, no, this is not right.
No, it's
Jim, you fucked up
There-
again.
There's Wayne. There's Wayne with a drill ready to
Put
drill
some holes in
holes.
something.
I think it's
Into
time
a
to
wall.
tea, everybody.
Someone's getting screwed. Wayne Maker.
Is that energy efficient?
Screwing
I don't think
around.
so.
Oh no! Now you have to go through that.
Oh my
Okay.
God, dude. Look at those fucking dude. That truck has people fucking in it, bro. The fucking highway fucking dropped away from him on both fucking sides.
And you have to
He's-
imagine this was
he's
in
like-
the morning. This
he's
earthquake
hot-
happened early in the morning,
He's like 80 feet up.
which means if you've ever been on a freeway in the morning
Oh
trying to
my
get from one place to
God.
another, you know that's
This-
just difficult.
This is exactly where Keanu Reeves jumped the bus in Speed. Right there.
Just right here.
Hmm
That
Sandra Bullock
Can
was
you-
there.
But bro, think about this. You're driving into fucking work and the road fucking falls
Collapses.
away in front and behind you. And you're
Imagine
fucking
it.
and look, he's in a fucking 18-wheeler, right? So you're driving your fucking big rig. The fucking highway is dropping from both fucking sides, bro. And you gotta
Mhm.
fucking brake, fucking slap the fucking engine
And you don't
brake.
know where it's gonna break.
No. But imagine
my
the phone
God.
call to your gaffer. Yeah, I would be in today, but the road just dropped away. And
I'm
Yeah, sure it
stuck on
did. I'm
Yeah.
sure it did. I need you to get your ass here.
yeah, that's an interesting way to get your P45, Wayne. Cheers. No. I'm in a ravine.
Look,
The-
Wayne,
the-
just tell
the
us
world
that you're
fell-
hungover. It's okay.
Yeah, we saw your social media post last night. You was out last night, weren't you? Yes,
I
yes,
was
but
out.
I'm on my way
That's a
in.
bad influence, man. It's a bad influence.
And then you just get
I'm
all
just-
like antsy and be like, check the news, you prick. Hang up.
You know what the worst thing is? It's 94. You can't call him.
No,
Oh.
Nope.
You don't
yeah.
have
but
a you don't have a cell phone.
But in the trucks, right? We have
the
com
trucks
radio.
would. Yeah.
Oh, you could do all on the radio. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
CB.
but
There
here's
you
the
go.
deal, right? All truck drivers at some point in their career have been forced to call either the customer or the boss to say, boss, something just happened and I'm going to be late for this delivery. I'm just trying Central.
Yeah.
The road is gone. They're like, What?
Yeah, I'm in a tree.
Yeah.
How many times have you used that?
I've never crashed a truck actually.
Something.
Try harder.
The Bifrost isn't
yeah.
up. Something. Bridge collapse. I don't know what
I
he's
was gonna
talking
say
about.
there's got to be an avalanche involved,
Call
or
Heimdall.
a
See
moose.
what's going on. See
A moose
what's
in the
going
middle of the
on.
road that won't leave.
Boss, I tried to leave Midgard, but unfortunately the Bifrost has sent me to this weird realm.
Some idiot is parked in the middle of the street making TikTok videos.
You can't
I
park
don't know.
this, huh?
He's got a kilt on.
Yeah, he's dancing to Five songs.
Look,
He keeps screaming "Slam Dunk the Funk" as loud as he can.
He's just counting down from 5. Come on.
Like, Jesus Christ, this is normal occurrence in my business. This happens all the time. I don't know what the big fuss is about.
And on the middle eight, you're shouting, "You shall not pass."
Don't everybody do that?
We do. We're just being funny for the show. We do it too.
Yeah.
We all do
What
it.
kind of places? Yeah.
We all do it. See, like, oh my God, dude, look at this house.
Oh, you definitely can't park there.
Oh man, dude. And then like an earthquake. How strong was the earthquake, Brenna?
Oh, I don't know. It was
Because it wasn't on this video.
like 7. Let's see, North Ridge.
7? Holy shit. 7's bad. Very, very bad.
6.7.
That is a 7, shit, as far as I'm concerned.
That's pretty close to a 7.
Now, I'm no architect or any kind of design guru.
Oh, I remember this.
I would never build a house on a cliff.
I
What do you think
remember
you get or
this.
oceanfront property?
It's called a boat, Brenner.
You
A
mean
boat.
seaside?
We have plenty of boats.
You're gonna be on the water, as they say. Oh, all the water mains. Oh
Yeah.
my
It was
God.
bad. Let's see.
And then
Does
there's
this say
and then there's little Brenna with her poor winter coat on. It's July and it's 80 degrees and she almost froze to death.
What's
was
80 degrees in Celsius, please?
It was January.
29. Something absurd. 30, 31, something absurd.
It was 25 here today, which I think is about 84.
Property damage was estimated to be between 13 and 50 billion dollars, equivalent to 24 to 93 billion dollars in current.
Fucking diesel prices makes me want to kill myself. Okay, no.
All right. I gotta mute you, Shartan, because the fucking motor of that fucking pump is just whirring like crazy.
It's because it's pumping fuel directly from Russia.
Here we go. Here, can we have one day without Russia ruining this podcast?
Just give it time.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
All right.
If you actually look at the source of Yartan's fuel, is Putin shirtless, just pumping like this.
Off of the back of a horse in a river. Just
While
a
shooting
river
a
of
bear in the face.
river of oil. He just has a ladle. He's one at a time into the car.
Morning, as the
He has a funnel out of gold.
death toll continues to grow on Maui, new video surfaces raising questions as to what may have sparked the deadliest wildfire in modern U.S. history. 111 people now confirmed dead, hundreds unaccounted for. Search and rescue teams have covered 38% of the impact zone. FEMA, the Red Cross, and the military all on the ground.
I can tell you it's going to be a long and costly recovery, but much of that work will be done here with our local people.
And watch as this security camera captures what could be an early trigger in that devastating wildfire. August 7th at 10:47 p.m., a day earlier. You hear a witness describe a flash that might be a tree falling on a power line.
It's windy, and then there's a flash, and I think that's when a tree's falling on a power line. The power goes out.
Mikey,
One expert saying
it's UFOs.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Mulder?
Globalist.
We need answers.
The truth is out there.
Mm-hmm.
And for all of you people on YouTube, the next video you'll see from the bin will be our special episode with Red's Rhetoric, talking about the UFOs and that Congress thingy. He was supposed to be here today, but work stuff. So we're gonna do another one.
Those videos taken in upcountry Maui show the flames spreading and maybe the first evidence of downed power lines igniting a fire.
We've got.
Sorry,
wouldn't
Mikey,
you be able to-
rewind. There was a guilty person there in a red shirt.
Yeah,
Like
running
Star
away,
Trek, red shirt.
running away from the scene of the crime.
Mhm.
Wouldn't you think they'd notice if the fucking power line was down? Doesn't that
Well, how's that
fuck
camera
up?
working?
Wouldn't it fuck up the like? Wouldn't they be able to tell at the station? Like it's gonna fuck up the current, right? Like if there's just a line on the fucking floor, like that can't.
Yeah, the
Be how it-
substation would have tripped.
Yeah, it wouldn't just operate normally. So if you have a fucking line down, wouldn't you just cut it off? Or just leave it
Well,
going?
There'd be a substation between the 2 points of that power line, which would mean it would have tripped both ends.
I guess it just went up that fast. It doesn't look that dry.
Yeah, the
Spreading
red
and
t-shirt.
maybe the first evidence of downed power lines igniting a fire.
And we've got that video of that kind of explosion, and we've got 10 sensors in that community that show a very sharp drop in electrical voltage at precisely that same time.
There you go.
I figured as much.
Power line just went down.
By the next morning, August 8th at 6:37 a.m. in Lahaina, Shane True uses a garden hose to battle a fire.
That's the power line that's
It's windy as fucking shit.
So you can't really do that.
He's sitting there with his water pistol. Go away.
Yeah,
You better
it's
off
not-
soaking the ground, mate.
Yeah, I mean you can prepare things. You can wash things that are dry, like dry ground, dry grass, and then try to prevent or slow down the spread. But your garden hose does not have enough pressure to actually defeat the flames.
No.
So if you're going to be using that water, wasting that water instead of saving it for the firefighters, like it's got to be productive.
Soak the house, soak the
Yeah.
fence around the house, soak shit
Yeah.
that you can get.
Anything that
get
can
shit
create
wet.
an area.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you dig a fucking ditch. That's what you do. Around your house, you dig a
It's fucking
ditch.
Hawaii, dude. They don't have any dirt. Everything is fucking lava. It's like a small layer of soil on the top of lava.
You don't regulate anything, so probably everybody's got explosives.
Wow.
Okay, so
Filthy Americans
no, hold
and
on,
your
no.
explosives.
So no,
Oh,
let's
God.
play this. Let's play this out till its logical extreme here. So
God.
there's a fucking fire coming. I know what I'll do.
I'll blow shit up.
I'll go grab the C4 and detonate a trench on the
Fire in the
volcano
hole.
on the volcano state.
Yep.
What could
that's gonna work.
What could possibly
What
go
could,
wrong?
what could go wrong?
Nothing.
That's all. There's
Not
plenty
a
of things
thing.
are bad and wrong, but it doesn't make them fascist.
started from up the road there, and all of that is still burning.
Authorities declaring that brush fire under control around 9 a.m. But then
There's a
lost
melting
control
truck.
of the flames hours
Timber
later
still.
when the winds caused a flare-up to spread.
God, that wind is crazy.
By
And it
5
does
p.m.,
not help.
Lahaina
It does not
Yeah.
put out the flames. It actually makes things worse.
Much
It
worse because
spreads it so fast.
it feeds it too. So that's
Oh.
bad luck.
historic Front Street up in flames. The power company saying it is still investigating what triggered the fire, adding the cause has not been determined. The loss weighing heavy as families are now being asked to provide DNA.
Because with the
Oh, that's fucking grim.
It's bad.
because with the wind going like that, it's not going to be you got a couple of minutes to get everything out of the house. That thing's going to rip through the fucking street. Like that's going to go quick. Yowzers.
There was a correspondent on LBC earlier today basically saying that if the authorities do not have DNA records of the missing, then there's every chance that the missing will not be recovered because of how decimated their remains will be.
Yeah. And especially the way that Maui itself in the Hawaiian Islands are, and Mikey's right. It's, the ground itself is basically an insulator for heat.
Mm-hmm.
And so it keeps everything above ground, and you can't get people out fast enough. You can't get people in fast enough.
Right.
And then resources in order to take care of that. So it's the reason why is all those factors about why, about the ground, the wind, the people in and out is the reason why it's so devastating. And from my perspective, from the California, we do wildfires like nobody's business here. But we have the resources, we have the ability, we have more land that people aren't there. So it's incredibly destructive. Fire and water are two very destructive elements.
Yeah.
Because
essentially you have to flash flood the city to save it.
I'm not being glib or purposely sort of like a dick. No. But Mikey, I'm precursoring my statements with this. We know that these are certain areas that are more susceptible to fires, so there's got to be mitigation that can be put in place. So why is that not done? Especially like in California, where it happens all the time. What is stopping your local authorities from preventing this?
Specifically for California, we have a lot of preventative measures that are always been taking place. We have we have chemicals that either like slow down the spread of fires, prevent them. We also have a problem because we also continually have droughts, and droughts makes water resources very scarce, which means places that are not very in need of water get less of that. So but also we have to have fires because we do have redwood. And if you guys if you guys understand that. So if you guys understand about redwood, is the way that like redwoods, because they are deciduous, no, conifers, they shed needles constantly. And when you have those needles, they dry up, but they create a blanket across the ground. Now, in order for us to get more trees, they have everything has to be the ground has to be clear. So raked. And in essence, that's kind of the idea behind it. It's not raking it. We use controlled fires, and that's how nature does it too.
Right. Fires are natural.
Yes, exactly. And the way that those particular the forests are naturally developed is that they have the resources in order to prevent wildfires from getting out of hand. Our trees are actually designed to have fires. The bark is a very certain type of bark. The ground itself is very specific, and they need the fires in order to naturally plant the trees. So we do use controlled fires in order to prevent the wildfires from happening while somebody's, hiking through the forest with their families. So we do use controlled. So we know how to control fires, and that's usually what the goal when it comes to wildfires, especially wildfires that are not controlled fires, is that we learn how to control it. And then we also use preventative measures. Now, I think one of your concerns is that there's so much California out there. We have a lot of California. And there's California from desert California to rainforest California. And I mean rainforest as in it rains in these forests. So it's harder to like we cannot prevent wildfires, but we can mitigate it, we can control it, and we can do whatever it takes in order to do that. Down here, especially in the canyons that we have, where it's very, very dry and very, very desert-like, we use chemicals in order to prevent that. We take away dead grass and other types of dried foliage from that, and then we also have particular treatments for houses that really help mitigate it. But fires are going to happen. It's just how much damage. And I don't think Maui was set. It's not set up that way. Because first off, they don't have fires as often. It's very tropical. It's very
I was about
wet.
to say, I imagine they're fucking drowning in water every fucking day because it rains there every day for fucking 20 minutes.
They're very used to having natural fire preventatives. Things like we know volcano activity happens a lot in those types of islands because it is part of that that ring of fire. So they understand that kind of control, but when it comes to, I mean, you're talking about obviously a downed power line. You're talking about forests and ground, and then of course the lava doesn't help. The way that the way that buildings are put together doesn't help. And then of course the resources and all that jazz does not help at all. So
if only you could just like dip the whole island down, just get a little ocean in there.
Yeah,
we need to be
ocean water doesn't work by the way.
How now hear me out here. Hear me out here. How hard do you think it would really be to like disconnect like an island like Maui, because Maui's like I think 20 square miles, so like to like disconnect it from the seabed and just have it float? Because I would imagine it would still float.
I'm not even going to entertain that. Fuck off, you absolute loon.
It's lava, so depending on the type of
No.
lava, it could float.
No, that's like a Carl Pilkington sort of fucking question.
For the record, you're the Carl of the show, and you know this.
So,
And you know
I
this,
just wanna say one
Clarkson.
thing.
You calm down. You know you want to fucking start throwing rolls out here. We know your rolls.
No. But I just want to say,
Bender.
one thing. The more Brenna said about California, like it was the worst infomercial about the worst marketing for California ever. Like it's either we're fucking drowning or we're burning, and when we're burning, dry, we're dead.
And we're
breaking
doing
up,
really good
Narnia.
for the, we're doing really good
And
for
we
the
have forest.
Swedish telecommunications.
Yeah, try back in a couple minutes. We can't hear you.
Yeah, get your cup and string back.
The California government has shut it down.
the
for
governor.
speaking ill of my.
I'm sorry, Mikey, but that is the most Carl Pilkington fucking answer to your.
Here we go.
All right, children.
Of course it would float.
No.
You know
Mikey.
it would float.
Why don't you just blow it away over there? Okay, Carl.
You know what? Okay.
All right, I think
how it
I'm
is.
back now. Can you hear me?
There you are.
Yeah. Hello.
All right. Yeah.
Welcome.
So where was I? Yes. So it's either burning or they're drowning. The ground is constantly fucking shaking because we built the entire fucking state on a faultway. And you know, there's desert and rainforest in the same fucking state. And nowhere did you say anything about how it's livable. Like it sounds like it's hell.
I'm sorry. It's hard to get you on your really bad connection. You know, north of the wall. You know, where the ice fucking zombies live. Are you fucking kidding me? You have sunlight 3 days a year.
Wow.
It's not even on the same day.
Mikey's getting defensive. But
How dare you.
meanwhile, over here in the UK,
No,
we
no,
don't
no,
have animals that want to kill you.
You also don't have food that tastes good.
You literally have to steal other people's food.
And then you don't eat it.
Yeah.
We have daylight for half the year, and then we don't have daylight for the rest of the year. So
just because you're binge daylighters. Vampires.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually have to fucking take vitamin D during the winter because we don't get enough sun. Like, we don't have enough hours in the day where we can actually see the sun for it to be healthy for us.
I don't have to.
I
Why
know
don't you
that
just
I
why
live
don't
in
you
a-
just why don't you just pull up some videos of the sun on your phone?
Yeah, that would give me a vitamin D.
How about
fucking twat.
how about a poster? You ever thought about that?
I feel that me and you are going to have to, form a team to take on.
How about a
these filthy
European
Americans.
Union?
We tried that. Wayne fucking signed off.
Yeah, we sacked it off because we thought we could do it on our own.
Yeah.
That
Careful,
would not work.
careful
But
who deals with that one.
We are a traditional tag team match. We're desperately reaching for the tag. Come on.
No.
Jartan's there going, no. And he leans over and the hot tag. Jartan comes in and kicks fuck out of everyone.
Yeah, you really are trying to reach a little desperate crumpeted hand over there to the fucking mainland to try to get a hot tag right now, aren't you?
Yeah, we really
also-
are. to be fair.
Please, somebody, France, we take back all the frog jokes, okay? All the
I
frog
want
jokes.
my country back.
I take it all back.
but-
I was,
But
how
the
I
funniest
get.
thing about that,
You know how I
the
get.
funniest thing about that was that the UK had the sweetest EU deal of
Yep.
any country. They had their own currency.
100%.
They didn't have to be a part of the Schengens. You need to bring your passport just to travel in and out. They had like the sweetest deal. Do you think if they reapplied to EU, the EU would go like, yeah, you can have all your fucking privileges back? No, fuck no, we won't.
Nope.
Like, nuh-uh. You have to
Right.
fucking toss the pound out. You have to do the euro. You have to do all of these other stuff that all other member countries do. Like, there's no fucking, sweet thing.
The only sort of ego saving grace that we would have would be for us to slide in to EFTA. Like, just keep it quiet, just slide into EFTA, which is basically what Norway and Sweden have got, where you're
No,
part of
Sweden's EU. Norway's
EU?
EFTA. Yeah.
Yeah. So Norway and Iceland, I believe,
Switzerland.
are,
Uh,
and Denmark as well.
Denmark's EU.
Denmark EU?
Yep.
Okay.
So but
No, I thought there's three countries in EFTA.
yeah, there are more. It's Switzerland, Iceland, and Norway.
Okay, yeah. So we could slide it into EFTA, which would basically mean we would have to
EFTA,
abide.
hardly even know.
It's a trade agreement
Thanks, Brennan.
between the European countries who have declined to be a part of the EU. But here's the deal: because of the Norwegian oil, right? It would never be profitable for Norway to be a part of the EU. We would have to pay so much into the EU because you pay a percentage of your national gross
GDP.
product, right? Yeah. So it just wouldn't make any sense for Norway to do it. And because Norway and Switzerland have all of these, Switzerland with all the Nazi gold and the banking and all of that. And then,
Oh yeah, I meant to bring up your country's run by literal Nazis, Shartan. Thanks for reminding me.
it's not what? It's a fucking Labour government, dude.
Yeah.
What are you on about?
Oh, did y'all get rid of the Nazis?
Yeah, we fucking tossed them out last election. But
Oh, that's good.
you were talking about Sweden. You're talking about Sweden.
Yeah.
Sweden's part of the. I'm talking about Norway.
Yeah, but that's where you live.
Yeah, I live there, but I'm not allowed to vote here because I'm not a citizen.
Well, make up your fucking mind. Which one do you want to be?
I'm
a-
Norwegian.
Pick a side, fence setter.
Yeah.
No, Jesus Christ, we talked about this the other day. Like,
Yeah, you're a
in a
fence
fucking
sitter.
literal war, like, there would be I would basically, I'm Norwegian. Like, I would fucking fight Sweden if they were the aggressor against Norway. Like,
Can someone get Val on the phone?
Oh man,
She
Val would
knows.
fuck you up, dude. She'd
Who
fucking
do you think I had this?
judo
Who do you think I had
elbow
this
your whole
discussion with?
face off. She'd be.
You remember that? You remember that scene from Saving Private Ryan where he's putting a knife in her chest and saying shh, shh.
Oh,
That's
why do
Val.
you gotta go there? Why you gotta go there? Jesus. The worst
but here's the deal. So,
heart-wrenching
because-
scene in the fucking movie. God. Trauma.
It's fucking
Because
horrible.
Norway
God, that's awful.
really don't. Norway doesn't need the EU as much as the EU needs Norway. So Norway could decide their own fucking EFTA deal, right? They could just say, "Oh, we want this,"
Wait,
and then they went like, "Yeah, you can have it. There you go."
wait, what if she
And
just swept the
that's
leg
basically
like
the same-
fucking Toulouse?
That's the same thing that the
That's against the
British did
rules.
when but that's the same thing that the British did when they joined the EU. They said, "We want this out of the EU, and we don't want this."
No,
Right.
no.
That's what
You're
y'all did.
completely wrong. You're completely wrong on that.
Y'all did that.
We didn't join the EU. We formed the EU, and that's
Yeah.
why we got prime pick of what we wanted to do.
Oh,
You got to do whatever you
hold on,
wanted to.
hold on a second. Did you guys Fahrenheit it? Did you
No.
imperial
Yeah.
system the fucking EU? You fucking
No.
made something and then you just stopped being a part of it?
So basically, what happened was after World War II, after the U lot started dropping big boy and little boy
Yeah.
on people, we was like, yeah, see, yeah, that's our boys, yeah.
They weren't
Yeah, we're gonna
bitching
do
when
an EU. We're gonna do it in EU, bitches.
we had to drop big boy and or fat boy and little boy or whatever it's fucking
Fat boy,
called.
little boy, yeah.
Because we were giving your asses arms and that's what got us attacked at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, and then you came out of building Chevrolets.
Remarkably unsafe, those cars.
Yeah. Oh, look at my leaf spring fucking suspension.
Oh my god. That fucking crumble zone was just that guy got cut in half. Sorry.
Sorry.
No
Sorry.
more. Jesus Christ.
We gotta play the video. We're not gonna get through our shit.
I've had enough.
All right.
Brenna's switching.
Make it stop.
right. We're blasting through this because I gotta go soon.
This morning, a woman from Alvin is facing federal charges after court records say she threatened to kill the judge overseeing Donald Trump's case. Abigail Jo Schrei is accused of calling the chambers of Judge Tanya Chutkan on August 5th. She allegedly left a voicemail threatening to kill any.
Hey, that's Aug 5th. That's the day of the great chair of reckoning was brought down from the heavens upon that lady's face.
Anyone who went after Trump and said she'd kill herself if Trump doesn't get elected in 2024. Schrei allegedly also made a threat to kill Congress.
This is exactly why I don't check my
Wow.
voicemail.
So
This
it's
is
a bit
exactly
much.
why I don't check my fucking voicemail.
If you don't pick up,
Not for me. Too rich for my blood. All right, moving on.
In California has filed a federal lawsuit against Southwest Airlines after she says an employee reported her suspicion that the white mom was trafficking her biracial daughter.
She was confused by the whole thing. I mean, what is a 10-year-old supposed to think when you're being questioned by police?
Mary McCarthy and her
That's her mama.
Yeah.
They got the same face. They got the same eyeballs, eyebrows, lips. She got daddy's cheekbones and nose, but that's her mama. Clearly. Whatever. I see it.
Her 10-year-old daughter flew from L.A. to Colorado in 2021 to attend a family member's funeral. On their connecting flight, McCarthy says she...
Oh, shit. Wayne wasn't
That's
even
even
here.
better.
Wayne wasn't even here. Starting over.
This morning, a mother in California has filed a federal lawsuit against Southwest Airlines after she says an employee reported her suspicion that the white mom was trafficking her biracial daughter.
She was confused by the whole thing. I mean, what is a 10-year-old supposed to think when you're being questioned by police?
Mary McCarthy and her 10-year-old daughter flew from L.A. to Colorado in 2021 to attend a family member's funeral. On their connecting flight,
Yeah. Already stricken with grief.
Right. Let's add
McCarthy
more.
Yeah.
says she
Yeah. Let's question this
I would-
10-year-old child.
I would ask that question first. Why are you traveling? A funeral?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Please get out of here right now.
Yeah.
We're done here.
Can we help you? Can we escort you?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Asked multiple passengers to switch seats with her daughter so they could sit together. But a flight attendant apparently found something she did and the interactions between the two suspicious. When they landed in Denver, video taken by McCarthy shows 2 officers and a Southwest representative waiting for them on the jetway.
Because of the way Southwest has their seating, we were the, it's okay, sweetheart. We were the last ones on because we were the last ones to buy the flight.
According to the police report, a Southwest flight attendant called authorities to report possible human trafficking.
How is switching seats evidence of human fucking trafficking? Can I switch seats with you so we can sit together?
Especially Southwest. You're not assigned seats on Southwest, so
No, it's just on your ticket it would say G8, go anywhere.
check your mic again. I think it popped out.
yeah.
Wait.
Mine?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll sort it.
Don't leave and come back. Just unplug it and plug it back in.
I literally just did that. It's not
But I don't.
yet.
I mean, like, how does one exhibit trafficking behavior? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and if I'm the investigator or I'm just the Joe Schmo, I mean, the kid didn't want to go with them. You know what I mean? Like, if the kid was being like, dragged, forced,
or really
yeah, there you go.
quiet. If they're not talking to the adult that they're with, like, that's a problem.
If they look scared or something like that.
Like, that's understandable, but no.
The girl probably said, "Mum, what's going on?"
Well, she's
10 years old. She has communication skills. She's fine.
I mean, she's got fucking 2 cops waiting for her at the fucking jetway. Like, that's a great way.
A Southwest flight attendant called authorities to report possible human trafficking.
The flight attendants were just concerned about the behavior when you boarded the aircraft. That's all we're following up on. We're not suspecting anything.
McCarthy and her daughter were allowed to go after showing identification. She's now asked.
Right. So what do you want, my 10-year-old's fucking ID? Like, what do you like? What is this? Like, how am I supposed to prove this to you? It's a fucking 10-year-old. She doesn't have an ID.
Not only that, right? So with
Shartan's making me very, very mad that I'm not snuggling with a kitty right now. I'm sorry.
With
Look
my
how cute that thing is.
With regards to my former partner, who has completely straight hair, and our kids have got curly hair, I could imagine there might be a question asked on that front. But the mother in this situation has got curly hair, a fairly Maltese complexion, and her daughter is obviously of mixed race. How are they even questioning that? I don't.
And like, she's got her mom's lips, she's got her mom's
100%.
eyes, she's got her mom's eyebrow, like crown the forehead.
That
like,
picture.
That's her mother's daughter.
What we're looking at right now, on our own screen share, that's the exact same. That's the daughter, but that was the exact same face as the mom.
Right.
Her smile.
The
her
smile
eyes,
is the same.
Cheeks, her ears. I mean, that looks exactly like the same as that picture of the mom smiling the exact same way.
Yeah.
Anyway, first off,
come on,
like,
man. That's the same. That's the same
That's mum
grin.
and daughter right there. That is the same boat.
I mean,
That is the same boat.
Let's face it. It's race. It's race based. It's race based profiling.
You can't be her mum because you're. But you're white and she's blick. She's blick.
We don't mix
You're not gonna drag me down into South African dirt humor,
right?
Not this time.
24 hours and one powerful message.
I just want to say.
So did this happen, Brent? I meant to ask you this last week.
First time in decades, LA City workers are ready to join the long list of other union workers who have been striking this.
Man, I'm talking about all of LA is closed.
Yes.
Summer. KCAL News reporter Lori Perez live outside City Hall in downtown LA. She has details on this one-day strike and reaction to the many labor disputes happening right now.
1 day? Who does a 1-day strike? And you told them when it was?
So what's interesting is we are now looking at more strikes in the United States, workers' strikes, union strikes. There's a reason for that, because we're finally
globalists.
We're finally learning.
Mikey,
you gotta demand
you mispronounced once.
Yeah.
Globalist.
Probably a gay frog or two.
Damn it, you took mine.
Wow.
Eat you, Mikey.
At least one gay frog.
At least one gay frog.
76!
Oy.
They can't even spell 76. I'm feng shuiing our shit here.
So, if you guys don't know the strikes that are happening, some of them are the writers, the SAG actors are now have
animators.
The animators. I think the directors union,
Makeup.
hotel workers, to the point where the hotel workers union told Taylor Swift not to come to LA because they wouldn't be able to handle the amount of people there.
But I hope Beyonce don't show up.
Well,
Yeah,
Taylor has destroyed everything. I mean, these women are causing ruckus, which I like.
If Taylor
But
Swift
she's-
and Beyonce
Don't say
ended up in the same city,
Don't do it.
would that be like crossing the
I
streams?
don't want to think about that.
Don't wish such things on a city, Wayne. It's not proper.
Yeah. Separately, they're fine. Together, they're
Remember
dangerous.
Die Hard 2 and is like, see, apart, nothing. But mix them.
Are they like gremlins?
Yeah,
That's
don't get 'em
Die
wet.
Hard 3.
It's 2.
No, it's in New
Oh,
York.
it's
The one with
3.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, it's just 3. Because
I
2
think
was
it's-
2 was
It's
on
like-
skyscraper.
You're talking about Die Hard with a Vengeance.
No, that's one. One is skyscraper. 2 is airport. 3 is
Airport.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one with
And
the
for-
tipper trucks.
and
No
for
wonder
nobody watched.
Yartan knows the one about the tipper trucks.
4
Riding
is
down a-
4 is the one with
The
with
jet.
the hacker
With
guy
the
with
fucking
Timothy
jet.
Olyphant. And 5 is the one with that horrible fucking actor playing his son. I can't stand that guy.
I love Shia LaBeouf, and you hush your mouth.
Shia LaBeouf.
Lori.
He hasn't been in
Well, Juan,
a
we
Die Hard
expect
movie.
many of those city
It's a joke, Shartan.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
joke.
workers will walk out and then walk here to City Hall for a massive march and rally planned for tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. They are the latest labor group willing to protest without pay to make a point. What do we want? When do we want it? Now! Writers and actors.
So, like,
It's all France's fault.
Francis.
Do you see
Knock 'em in the
any,
middle.
Because
yellow
they
gilets?
France just went out and protested
Oh.
the hiring of the retirement age, and this is all because of that.
It's a hot protest summer.
It's
Do you know
it's
what? I
we
will
had
take
we
that.
had Black Lives Matter protests before, and now we have unions.
Hot strike summer.
So
If
you
it
can-
takes any heat off of Britain, then yeah, it's France. Damn them French. Them fucking frogs.
The frogs
Dirty
again.
bastards.
Please let
I
us
don't want
in.
to damn them. It's
Them cheese eating surrender monkeys.
Please let
no,
us
this
in.
is a good thing. We need this. We need
move-
we need to do this for everything.
I'm moving to France. They know how to
Well,
get some shit done.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
protest
refuse to.
and you
I'm gonna
do it.
I'm gonna protest learning the language and see how that goes for me.
hotel workers.
Beat my ass.
Mikey, all you need to do to learn French is learn English.
No, Clarkson. No, Clarkson.
Now, LA City employees
No, Clarkson.
represented by SEIU Local 721 are taking a summer break with a serious
He's very happy with that umbrella.
by SEIU Local
Look
721
at
are taking a
Whee!
summer break with a serious
It's a cool umbrella,
message.
too.
Pay up,
I like that
hire more people, or we're out.
Recruitment and retention is a big problem for the city of Los Angeles. And so the workers are tired of working short-staffed.
The LA
And I think that's something that's not just an LA problem. That's going to be an everywhere problem because everybody is sick of fucking pulling a leg and a half for like the last fucking 17,000 months because, you know, COVID. It's like, motherfucker, if you don't start paying these people what they're worth and get me some help in here, everybody's feeling like they're
I
underwater.
have a question. Right, so employment is up in all sectors across most Western economies. But
Optical illusion.
No, but all these people are saying that retention is down.
Right.
So where are all these people working?
They have more than one job.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
There's no other thing to say about that. It's that most
same-
people have more than one job.
Yeah, well,
It's the same amount of people, but like more people have like a job and a half or two jobs or three jobs.
that's what I don't get because everyone's like saying, "Oh, we can't retain staff." So where the fuck are they going? Because they've got to live. They've got to go somewhere to pay their bills.
They probably have a main job, but the main job doesn't cover everything. So then they'll bounce around from place to place. So if you're just the extra money guy, you know, you're the help me cover the extra funding guy, and you're barely paying me that, I'm not gonna put up with shit. Oh, you can't have that day off. Well, fuck it, I quit. Just go somewhere else and get another job. They don't, you know what I mean? Like the workers feel more empowered, like they don't have to take a worker's shit so much now because now it's a workers kind of market. What are you going to do if we just none of us show up now?
Well, and that's why I think striking these union stuff is so important, is because we are now seeing a lot of what's happening. It's like we talk about, you know, the writers at the SAG, and our entertainment is like going to be cut down for the next couple of years because of this. So now we don't see the effects right now. We're going to see it. The hotel workers and service workers, when they stop, we don't get that. Train, we almost had a huge train strike. And we needed to prevent that from happening because of what trains do for us. So
and apparently that's tenuous because Biden just kind of gave them a half measure and they went for it just because it was Biden or whatever. But yeah, that's on fucking needles. So we might the rail workers might go on strike again.
Yeah. So striking does something if it's obviously done correctly. I mean, it does something. France, you know, making fun of what happened in France, but what France did was they shut down everything.
Yeah.
And it affected the tourists hated it. The people, you know, people living there, people driving around, they hated it. Like striking is supposed to make you feel uncomfortable.
That's the point.
That's the whole point. So especially if we're talking specifically here about LA city workers, LA is a huge county. It's huge.
It's like 5 people. Maybe 10 people.
Wow.
I mean, I'm from a big city like Chicago. I don't have like little LA counties. You know, we got Cook County. No, I think you guys have like triple my population. Just trying to throw smoke.
LA is big, and so when you stop just the city work, I mean, what's that? That's trash. That's public safety.
Oh my God, trash day is one day a week, dude. If that fucking strikes on a Monday and my fucking trash day is Monday, I bet City's Hall's trash was on Monday.
Yeah.
Or whatever day that strike was. I bet City's Hall's trash didn't go out, so then it sat there for a couple days.
Yeah. That's why like striking is so important that like it's supposed to make things worse without these people. It's what was it? It was Iceland. Years and years ago had like a women's strike where women stopped doing anything and for equal pay. And it broke Reykjavik.
Let that be a lesson to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be brave enough to deprive an Icelandic woman of her fair due.
I don't get how that's not even a thing. Like, how can you not have equal pay for like services rendered, like based on gender or sex, as you will? I don't get it.
That's another show.
That's an entire conversation together. Let me just tell you: do not go on PragerU.
Oh my
Andrew,
God!
Let me go.
Do
Yeah,
not.
Candace Owens.
Your
Mikey,
eyes
pull
will
my
fall
cord.
out.
Mikey,
It's
pull my
horrible.
cord. Let me go.
Do not.
Your girl Candace Owens will be in there.
Oh God.
Telling you all about where women should be in society.
Yeah, and how brown people should be this, and we should all be grateful because she's this and she's that.
Aren't
Shut
you
the
guys
fuck
happy
up.
that I made it?
Yeah,
So,
I'm just gonna pull the drawbridge up. I'm just gonna
narrow
get
booty
this.
bitch. Your eyes too close together.
We're also learning some Trump supporters
okay.
posted the names and addresses of the Georgia grand jurors online. One post even said, quote, "These jurors have signed their death warrant by falsely indicting President Trump," end quote.
Oh,
But
do
more-
fuck off. Is this legit?
I'll run it back.
Have they
They're
done?
also
Have they
learning-
done that?
Hold on.
First off, I like the dirty toilet as part of this.
I'm keeping it there.
It's beautiful. It's just
It's gonna be our fucking thumbnail.
So shiny.
dirty toilet.
See, now I don't like where our placement is. Let's see here.
So can I just say something before we move on to the next topic?
Yes.
Yes. I just got home and I really want to go take a shower, but I want to do two things before I leave. I want you to reveal the new avatars, and the next one is, do you want to say hi to some kitties?
Yeah.
Yes.
I always want to see pussy.
Hey.
Ah, there it is.
Hey.
There it is.
All right, I'm a geezer. What do you want? What do you
No,
want?
come on. You already know what time it is. You know.
Yeah.
Shame.
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 So let's start with
Shame.
Basques
All
in
right.
it. He's
All right,
turned
big-
heel.
I want kitty.
So-
I want kitty.
so let's start with the lone girl of the litter.
Yes, your
Oh.
baby.
Oh, I don't want to be here. This is Serafina.
She
Oh,
looks
I
like
want
my
to say hi to the
Priya.
camera.
I want her.
She just looks exactly like my Primrose.
Yeah.
Cause she's a Norwegian cat. Hi. Oh my god, these things are gigantic.
Wow, look at the ears on that.
Look at the paws on that.
Monsters.
Put
They're
that thing
monsters.
outside. Feed it.
Freddy's gonna get ya.
It'd be like Jurassic Park. They just leave a goat chained up to a spike out there in the bushes. And then the fucking
That'd be Wolverine.
The kitten come out. Look at this thumper.
Wow.
It's a big red boy.
Look at that. Oh my god.
Doodle-oo.
That's a kitten, guys, by the way.
No, it's not. He
That's
says
a-
it. He's
that's
selling
a
old.
kitten.
He's selling year-old cats as kittens. I
Those
know
are
what the game is. You get
kittens.
the little
Those
hair.
are little babies.
What you'll find is these are battle cat cubs from the Bifrost.
This is nothing but one of those little haircut videos where they just kind of just cut the hair to make it look younger. You know,
Yeah.
give it a little kitten face.
Oh my god.
If you look in the background, you can see where Zartan is forging his leather straps to put over these cats to ride into battle.
Hey, that kitten had a tramp stamp. These cats old.
Mhm.
Cat was old enough to go into a tattoo parlor.
That one comes with a mace holder.
It's Simba. So they're all sold except for Mufasa, which is gonna stay with us. Oh, you can't walk on a computer like that. Oops.
Is that a candle?
Yeah.
So he's got 17 Maine Coons running around with fluffy tails and lit
Look,
candles.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had a
And we're
long-haired
talking
cat
about
that caught its
Hawaii
tail on
going up on
fire.
flames.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
If you're surrounded by snow.
Wouldn't that be terrible if that's how Sweden started its forest fires? Is one of fucking Shartan's 30 giant Maine Coon caught on fire, ran into the forest, and it just burst ablaze.
And the worst thing, we would all be the three talking heads saying, "Yeah, we told him it wasn't a good idea."
Like
But he,
like we always
No.
joke about him putting things in a tree. We never imagined a flaming cat was even on the menu. Like we didn't even know that we could order that.
You're just throwing the cat.
The
I'll
thing
be,
is,
I'll be there cupping my mouth and flapping my eyelids.
so candles on the kitchen counter and the kitchen top is quite safe at the moment because you have to lift them up for them to get up there. They can't climb it themselves yet.
Give it 20 minutes.
Too many animals. Too many
Uh,
animals.
And I've been away for 6 days. I promise you, like it feels like they're twice as big as they were when I left.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah.
Whoop.
They grow.
There we go.
So, yeah, that was Kitty time. You met the entire cast of The Lion King, almost.
And you're Scar.
Yeah, I'm Scar.
Mufasa.
Yeah, we got
It
Mufasa,
tingles.
Simba, Zazu, and then we have Serafina, which is in the movie. It was Nala's mum.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Garrett, we're also learning some Trump
No,
supporters.
the avatars, because I have to leave.
Okay.
Do the avatar so I can go have a shower. I haven't had a shower since Sunday, and it's fucking Thursday.
Yeah. What year? Sunday.
This last year.
This past.
The 20th year of our Lord.
Normally just beats himself against the rocks. Oh, hello.
Okay.
Cute.
No. Oh, I'm pre-jumping this. People can't say this, can they?
Not yet.
No.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Oh, look at this little guy.
That's
Look.
adorable.
Oh,
I like the touch.
You just want to boot him in the face.
It's so cute.
I think the only thing that's wrong is it looks like a PlayStation controller. And I would never play a PlayStation controller.
No, that looks like my Xbox.
No, the
controller.
little light on the front.
Yeah, we thought we'd make it Logitech and put a submarine in the back.
Yeah, exactly. This is my deep sea controller.
There you go.
Yeah.
This guy.
Woohoo!
Where's your truck?
In the tree.
Yeah. It's by the
I
side
like
of the
how
road.
one of his pupils is just at an angle.
Who are
It's
you looking at?
just there.
Bruv, who are you looking at?
Everything. At
Yes. Everything, everywhere, always at once.
Fucking lizard fuck.
It's a
At least they got.
predatory-
You can tell Shartan's the person who commissioned this because his fucking signature custom Schecter is fucking to spec. You fucking nerd. How many pictures of your guitar did you give the guy to fucking
He
put-
went over this with a fine tooth comb.
Yeah, he fucking brought in schematics, brought in the guitar, made the guy put on white gloves. before he touched
Can you
it.
make sure you get the actual measurements correct, please?
He just brings in this
I
tome.
might have sent him quite a few pictures of that guitar. Yes.
There you go.
Wow.
He got your guitar right, but your eyeballs.
Look at that fucking shit tremolo bar.
He's got shadow on his eyeballs. They're so popped out. I love it.
Yeah.
After 2 a.m., that's pretty much accurate as well. So
Well, you
I
are
was
the
gonna
truck
say,
driver.
after a few whiskeys, you're.
after a few whiskeys.
There he is.
There's
There he
Jesus.
is. He's got the Vans on. Damn, Daniel killing him with the white Vans.
It's the fish
And
and chips. that
it-
makes me
Wow.
That's you, dude.
I'll take it. I don't know what I'm eating, but
Oh, you know what that is.
You're
You know
eating
that's
fish and chips. You went to the.
oh,
Cheesy
you
Cheese.
fucking racist!
British.
Of course, we had to put the fish and chips in there.
Yeah.
You dirty bastard!
I can't wait so I can Photoshop a Union Jack on his cap. Oh,
Yes.
it's gonna be great.
Make America
That
British.
is gonna
again.
that is gonna be my profile picture on all platforms. I'm having
Do you
that.
want me to put the? Oh, you know what I should put? I should put Muse on the cap.
Yeah,
I asked if there's if he was wearing a Muse shirt. So I expected that underneath the shirt,
Yeah.
the overshirt, there's a Muse in there.
Beneath the fish and chips.
I'm always very amused.
I know, I know.
So included in these pictures is actually a lifetime of service. So we can, like, if there's anything especially that you want to be added, we can add it post. So
Yeah, we got to put in Wayne's The Muse hat.
No.
Hey!
Oh my god! It kind of got my broom correct. I do have a
That's
pink
a
and purple
sweet-
broom.
That's for painting. Read about to paint something.
The rock. Okay. I
stone
get
looks
it. I
good.
get it. It's a good one. It's a good one. The shoes are actually fairly accurate.
How
Mine
strong
are a
are
little
you?
bit more blue, but those are pretty accurate. And I have that dress, so that's my derby spiel dress. So
Brenda over
that
here is
works.
shit brick
Derby,
strong. She's just
derby.
carrying it with the left. She ain't even using all her fingers on there.
No, I get pinky up, bitch. That's how you do it.
Bum,
She's,
bum, bum,
oh,
bum.
there
cute
it
we
there. Yes.
We're so
Love
cute.
it.
We're so cute.
Love it.
There we
Adorable.
is.
Everyone should be jealous.
I'm
of
having
PR.
that as my profile picture on
That's
everything.
So, as I said, I talked to Christopher, and he said, "Well, any amendments that you want made done, but I hope you're happy with it."
No, mate,
think
that's
fine.
amazing.
Don't
That's
touch it.
amazing.
I think
Don't touch it.
I think it's quite accurate, and it's quite well. It's a well told story in that picture.
Yeah. So send me them. I'm putting them as my
Yeah, I
profile
got
and
them.
everything.
I got them high res. I'm gonna put them in Google folder so you can download
Hey,
them in
hey,
high resolution.
Hey, we're still doing a fucking show. Fucking talk
Yeah,
later.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
alright.
take a shower. Have a
I gotta
good
finish.
rest of the show.
No, just hold on. We got fucking a 1 minute 30-second video, and we can leave, and we can all go home. But
Okay, good.
we're
1 minute
we're here.
30.
We're here.
I'm good for it.
Posted the
cool.
names
let's
and
do it.
addresses of the Georgia grand jurors online. One post even said, quote, "These jurors have signed their death warrant by falsely indicting President Trump," end quote. What more do we know about how this happened and what's being done to protect these jurors?
I'm straight to Cuba. Do not pass go. Do not collect two. I'm on the 1st
Mhm.
thing floating to Cuba. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my
Ugh.
57 Chevy.
No, they got plenty of those down there.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Just bring a bunch
Like-
of fucking 10 mils. You'll be
There
a
must
king.
be some sort of law against this, right?
Well,
Supposed to.
Yeah, Anna, it's disturbing, and this is due to a quirk in the Georgia law that when these indictments are filed, the names of the grand jurors are made public. They're available on the documents that could be accessed by anybody, just the same way reporters access them. And in this case,
This is
the
a
names and in some cases associated
Face palm
addresses
moment. Why?
Started to pop up on some pro-Trump forums and websites. Some good government groups have flagged this. But right now, the sheriff's office isn't commenting on this. It's not clear what steps, if any, are being taken to protect these grand jurors and sort of how serious any of these threats are at this moment. But it just speaks to the broader environment here where you have judges, attorneys, prosecutors.
Because, I mean, what are they waiting for? Somebody to be the first one? Is that what they're waiting on? You know what I mean? Are they waiting for somebody to do something stupid before they finally protect these people and sequester them so that they can be a proper jury?
I'm having a hard time here. So, in a high-profile case, can you still get a hold of the jury? Like, is that like also public knowledge?
For the grand jury, apparently so in Georgia.
No, I'm saying a regular jury, like in a criminal case.
I wouldn't imagine so. That they
before
the trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a trial. Like
I don't know anything about that. That doesn't sound right to me.
No,
you know who the fucking jurors are.
Yeah.
You don't know until after the case.
If that's on public record, like, because from my understanding and limited understanding of that, I agree. I do not pretend that I know everything, but only in very, very extreme cases are the jury sequestered and, put in a hotel and, totally isolated. Normally, they get to go home to their families. They are just not allowed to, they are asked not to watch anything and to discuss the case in every way, but they're allowed to go home. But if everybody gets, during a trial, you get to know who these people are and it's part of public record, that seems very disturbing to me.
I don't know how Georgia can have something so stupid on the books. Like, how does that not lead to witness tampering?
My point exactly.
Like, on what planet are they safe?
Would you want people to serve on a grand jury if their information is going to be out there?
Like, who do
I mean, I would, if knowing this, I don't ever want to serve on a jury. It doesn't even matter if it's in Georgia, because who knows what's going to happen.
And like,
right, but
like, who do I even fucking complain to? Right? Like the fucking court just doxed me. Like, why? Like, what? I'm doing a civil service by participating in jury duty. I'm wasting my fucking day. I'm not getting any fucking work done today.
Especially with grand juries, because that could be a year, even 2-year commitment.
And now fucking Rumble and fucking Truth Social have my fucking address. Cool.
The whole grand jury system seems quite weird to me, as my understanding of it is. It might be that my understanding is wrong, but as I understand it, it's quite weird, and I'm opposed to the whole grand jury thing. But be that as it may, the fact that it's a part of public record and everybody can access it, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Cat,
did you get?
Cat meets balls meets claws.
Whoa.
Don't leave him on the floor. The cats will start batting him around.
I'm sure that's a really good rock band, but
cat ball scratcher.
That was uncomfortable.
That's what he got too.
Yeah, he climbed up my leg and did that. But yeah, let's
don't wear the kilt around kittens.
I want to see how that's
prosecutors and now grand jurors getting caught up in personal attacks for their roles in the justice system's efforts to investigate the former president.
Boo. That's weak. If you're fucking threatening jurors, you're fucking weak, by the way.
But this is what they do.
Fucking weak. That's some weak shit.
This is what they're doing, and they're causing, like, they want to cause chaos.
How many indictments are there in how many states against Trump at this point? Because it's quite fucking huge.
Two states, 41 in one, and is it 3 in New York?
Yeah.
Any federal?
No, federal.
Yeah.
2 federal.
The
Did it say federal?
January 6th is federal. Jack Smith's the one is federal.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
that was New
the
York.
January 6th one is a federal, and then the documents, the Florida documents one, that's also federal.
Yeah.
So are there another
but it can be
three on the
tried
way?
in Florida.
Wait. Sorry, Brenna, I couldn't hear you.
So there's 2 federal charges.
I have catch, by the way.
One is DC, and then one is Florida. So the Florida one is the documents, and that could end up going to DC, but they're trying to keep it in Florida because Florida is nice to Trump, which I doubt really that Florida is nice to Trump. He pretends.
I think it hinges on Georgia because apparently because it's a state charge, even the state governor can't pardon him, and he can't pardon himself because it's not federal. So if he wins in 2024, he can't pardon himself either.
But here's the deal: if he gets convicted on any of these charges, he's not eligible to run for president, is he?
Right.
No. He is. He can run from prison to be president.
But there are certain clauses in the Constitution, unless you act in acts of sedition or mutiny against the country. It literally says that. It says unless you do these things.
So if
he can be president from prison.
If you get convicted,
but that's
felony,
not the thing.
You're not allowed to vote, but you're allowed to run for president.
Yep. Correct. You just can't vote for yourself, obviously.
Yeah.
That is insane.
So if it was January 6th and he got convicted for the January 6th stuff, that he cannot, because that is insurrection.
Yeah.
But the charges in Georgia are RICO charges. They're racketeering, they're mob basically stuff, which is not
which Rudy Giuliani fucking trumpeted from the hills.
And apparently Georgia is not light on RICO charges. They're pretty damn heavy on it. So if he gets this, he's at least for Florida's sake,
does Georgia have the stones to do it?
I don't.
I think that's the minerals.
I think that's a bad question.
Yeah. Well, they already indicted him.
The process is working. Like, it's literally just, okay, we do this meeting, and then we have this hearing, and then we have this date, and then we have, like, it's in the process of happening.
The problem that we're seeing is that we're seeing 4 different indictments, and we're going to have to schedule. The schedule around those 4 indictments is going to be harder than the actual.
Yeah, and he's still got more to come as well, isn't he? He's still got, I believe, another 2 states to come. Is that right?
I haven't heard of any other states, Mikey.
What other 2 states?
Yeah, because Georgia was the bigger one. We were waiting for Georgia.
About Arizona, maybe.
Yeah.
In Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Illinois probably won't do anything because all their governors are already in prison.
Yeah. Chicago's full of wankers.
Well, they just get their governors from prison. Like they just go in.
And they're podcasters.
It's just easier.
I'm just just flabbergasted that they take away your right to vote, but not to run.
But I'm pretty sure they've got another. What?
This is my smug face.
Uh-oh.
I can't see it.
Oh, yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can.
Let me get my phone.
Deeper. Look into his eyes.
I'm really trying not to.
Disqualification from public office under the 14th Amendment. Section 3 of the 14th Amendment was originally intended to keep former Confederate officials from gaining power in the reconstructed government following the Civil War. Known as a disqualification clause, this section was fairly obscure until January 6, 2021, when supporters of the then President Donald Trump stormed the United States Capitol building. The 14th Amendment is better known as protecting civil rights. It grants citizenship to all people born in the United States, guarantees equal protection of privileges and immunities of citizens, and requires due process of law. But the events of January 6th brought the disqualification clause into the spotlight. Because you may not participate in an insurrection, it disqualifies you from running in public office.
Mm-hmm. So that's
Yeah,
why
but
the January 6th thing
But
is
he
really
didn't
big.
participate.
Wait.
That's what the RICO
just
thing
so
is.
So just so I don't misunderstand anything.
Yeah.
The insurrection part of it, that would disqualify him from running for office.
Any public office.
But the RICO thing won't.
I think the
'Cause
RICO
RICO's not federal.
Right. The
Yeah,
RICO
that's
thing
what
the RICO
that's
thing's
what
about
I'm
the RICO thing's about the
no,
property.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. Aren't there two RICOs? There's RICO federal and RICO state. Is that not right?
Is RICO federal?
I don't think RICO's federal. I don't think RICO's federal, mate.
I don't think
There's all
RICO could
kinds
be
of RICO.
federal.
There's all kinds of RICO. There's civil RICO.
Because
There's all kinds of
Giuliani
RICO.
used it in New York massively.
Well, yeah, they tried to do that for gangs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
but that was
but they're-
state, not
But
federal.
I think what they're trying to push is like the enterprise, which is one of the things listed in the RICO statute.
Joint enterprise, yeah.
Yeah, is the scheme to
But
lie.
that's what Giuliani used back in New York.
I
State.
hear you. I'm trying to explain it. It's the scheme. The enterprise is the inside group of people that conspired to lie about the results. They knew it was a lie. They got the fake electors. They knew it was a lie. They did this to slow things down. They knew it was a lie. They told Ted Cruz to go up there and ask to stall for 10 days. They knew it was a lie. So the hard thing is what their defense is
so could
hold
Raphael
on,
be on
hold,
a charge?
hold on.
Sorry.
So what their defense is, or his defense is, well, we really thought it was being stolen, so we thought we were doing the right thing. Or I have a First Amendment right to lie.
How can you say I really thought it was the case? I really thought up was down. So
that's the
can I
bad
get
thing
off?
about the conspiracy thing. So if they don't have recordings of them literally confessing, it's going to be a hard case to prove.
Yeah, but the thing is,
it's beyond a reasonable doubt.
no, but if up is down, and you can't prove down is up, you're done.
Fucking hell.
Surely.
All right. I'm sorry. I've been up for 18 fucking hours. I need to go to bed.
Oh, it's a short day for me. Newborns.
Well,
Jartan, could you do me a favor and in the chat, can you send me the avatars, because I'm going to change all of my stuff to that.
Can we
and-
not do housekeeping on the show? Sign us
Yeah,
off. I can send you the
let's-
fucking files. Just say goodnight and tell everybody thanks and go to our Patreon. Send us home.
yes.
Somebody. Anybody.
Wayne.
Well, thank you very much for tuning into the BIM podcast. This has
Okay,
been.
that's it. Bye.
Oh, in that case, it's your turn. You fucking dial it back, you truck
Yeah.
driving fucking chicken fucking prick.
Oh, the
God,
chicken
guys.
fucking. The chicken fucking is back.
Mhm.
Back on the menu.
It was that was a blast from the past. So this has been the BIM podcast episode. I don't know what
I gave
episode
up.
we are on.
I literally gave up.
Yeah, me too. This episode, which is called.
Oh, I called this nothing to see here. Slow news week.
Yeah, nothing to see here, and this has been Wayne, Brenna, Mikey, and me, Shortham. Partially from the truck, partially from work, and now I'm at home and I'm going to bed. It's been a pleasure. Thank you,
Oh my
and
God.
see you. Good night.
Oh God,
Fuck
the
Joe
raids.
Rogan.
Fucking. Oh yeah.
And fuck Steven Crowder, by the way.
And Sam
There
Piker.
it is. No.
Yeah, he hasn't said
no.
anything
Let's
about. He hasn't anything about Hasi in a little bit.
He hasn't.
move on.
He likes him. He's been probably. He's
I-
probably fucking subbed to his fucking Twitch.
Yeah.
I am though.
He's probably cupping his balls right now.
Yikes!
I,
Yikes!
Okay.
Wait. Jesus.
And we're done. And we're done.
Just trying to fucking find someone.
Good
to
day,
raid
everybody.
here. Lord,
It's
have
been fun, though.
mercy. We're gonna raid the serfs. Unable to raid the serfs.
Let's go. Let's go and see Lance.
We can't raid the serfs. They won't let us raid them.
Will they not?
Nope.
Why?
Probably not enough people.
Dirty boys.
That's how they are, man.
Nobody likes me.
Everybody hates me. Think I'll go and eat some wine. Who's Tina?